should be going live here in a minute, I hope.
I
had a stream error saying, could not find a stream URL or valid keys and all this stuff. Like, okay, hold on a second here. Let's see if YouTube, we're going to wait till I see if YouTube picks it up. Because that kind of wasted my time there.
Hey.
Hi, Lauren.
There's Lauren. I'm not sure if we're streaming. I don't think we are. Oh, we are streaming. There we go. Hey, everybody. Hello, everybody. It's only $9.99.
Something related to you.
We are recording. That's it's going to show. I'm waiting for YouTube. It says online. There's nothing showing up.
We're gonna see what's happening.
Hello, everybody. Belinda, get on camera.
Okay.
If you want a future in this business, Belinda, you will get on camera.
Okay.
There we go. They're magically delicious.
It's St. Patty's Day.
No, I mean start recording. Or is it just gonna have it on YouTube?
Lucky Charms.
It's St. Patty's Day.
It is recording. It's streaming.
Oh, and I don't have my green on yet.
I don't wear green. It doesn't look good on me.
I have to find something green. Maybe a green necklace or something.
How about moldy food,
Hey,
Lauren?
I got something green. Is it?
Kidding.
Guys, I've got something green. It says that there's no blue in it. My yellow T-shirt.
Yeah, blue and yellow
Okay,
make
so
green.
we don't really have a topic for today. So we're just going to talk about all sorts of stuff. Before we started,
It's St. Patty's Day.
St. Patrick's
I've got
Day.
a battery. Fully charged, so it's green.
Green. Lucky Charms are magically delicious.
There, I play Xbox in green. I got a green keyboard controller thingy. It's all green. Green.
I have people that agree with envy.
Yes, you're just gonna sit there and put a brand on screen, and you're gonna promote a brand. This is what Belinda eats all day long. She sits.
I'm feeling Irish today.
Yeah,
You have to pay royalties
find
if you
Lucky
join the-
Charms.
So what is it when you eat Cheerios?
Oh, I have those too. See, over here.
Oh my god. If anyone's watching and put a comment, I don't know why we say that. If you're watching, put a
And
comment.
if we wash it down with Pepsi, can you say sugar high, boys and girls?
Yes,
Su-
delicious.
Sugar high. Yes.
She's got her snacks with her.
I can say legal drug fetish. Caffeine and sugar. They're both drugs.
Hey, they're the breakfast of champions.
Yep, there you go. I've uploaded a video to Nelson's Thoughts on my other channel, so go check those out and let us know what you think about what color car you would like to have. Do it on that video, though. And so what is the topic for today, guys? We're talking about Facebook. We're talking about what was that program we were saying, Josh, just before the show started when it didn't record?
Wait, talking about WhatsApp?
Snapchat.
No, it wasn't Snapchat. What?
Was seen like they were trying to mimic another program.
No.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what was it? WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. So what is WhatsApp? And honest to God, I've never heard of it.
Well, WhatsApp is a messaging platform. It's more commonly used by people that live overseas because of the communication issues over there. So they can use it to call anybody in the world, and you can pretty much communicate with anybody in the world via regular messaging chat or video or phone calls or whatever. So it's pretty much just a secure messaging platform that allows you to make global calls to anybody that's in the app.
There you go. So Belinda's only about 50% to earning her pay.
Why?
Because you're only 50% at the top of your head showing.
Well, where's my
Laura's
Dorn
in the
Mardox
eye.
cup?
Come on,
I
show-
earned
at
it,
least show
darn
the
you.
At least show the forehead.
I need my Mardox cup.
Yes, you sent her a cup.
She wants a diamond studded.
Yes,
That's
I
gonna
want
take a few
princess
years.
on it
She
too.
wants the indestructible version. So when she's in a snowstorm, she can put it under her tire, and she can like, tractionate out. That's what she wants.
Only you would do that. You would do that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Okay, so Merlin's. Oh, chocolate. I just want chocolate. My chocolate. Go away, my chocolate. So I have no topic for today. So this is going to be one of those shows where we talk about anything and everything. Jackie and I just dug ourselves out of a really bad snowstorm, and the city said we got about 70 centimeters, about 2/3 of a yard deep of snow. I can see where they think they say that. I think it's accumulation wise. But for the last like 2 days, we were shoveling snow. So Nelson's Thoughts, there's a video there. We show you guys snowbanks and everything in there. It's like, oh. Really cool video, I think. It says "Wow" right on the front of the icon. So go check that out. Not right now, Belinda. Don't do that now. Belinda's like,
Merlin wants his big ball.
you got watch your ball and run. Come on, go get it. Where is it?
Would I really do that,
You got it?
Nelson?
Okay, pull it out.
Yeah.
My dog wants a specific ball. I don't know why. There's 4 other balls all over the floor that you can play with, all sorts of things, but there's one ball right underneath me, and it has to be that one right now.
Well,
Kind of like you, Nelson.
Great balls.
Same personality.
So, peanut butter. Any more of those?
You see how easily amused he is?
Chocolate.
So easy.
Oh.
What are you eating?
Chocolate.
Oh, chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah, stay with it here. Keep up.
I like Kit Kats.
And they freshen your breath if you have the mint kind.
Be careful about Tic Tacs.
And
It's written on the
Kit
pack.
Kats, and I like the
Yeah,
cookies.
Oh,
and
Kit Kats.
cream.
How many do you consume in a day?
I can eat a whole bag if
I don't get them very often.
No, but Belinda, how many do you consume in a day?
I can eat a whole bag if I let myself.
Yeah, did you know that's dangerous?
I know I don't do that
No,
normally.
they really are dangerous. Tic Tacs, on the side of the box, a little packet, it says not to consume more than 12 a day.
I thought she said Tic Tacs. I think she meant Kit Kat.
Tic Tac.
Yeah, she's.
Oh, never mind.
What did you say, Lauren? Kit Kat or Tic Tac?
I said Kit Kat.
Oh,
K I T.
Kit Kat. Oh, okay.
Yeah, completely different.
Well,
product.
it's the same thing, everybody. Public service announcement. This is a public service announcement. Do not consume more than 12 Kit Kats in a day.
Or you'll end up like me.
There's Belinda. Face reveal. Oh my gosh, it really is. Oh, yeah. Whoops.
So, Josh, are you enjoying the fun?
I don't know why Josh is off the off camera. Josh.
Yeah.
Josh.
What's up?
Don't
Josh.
josh me.
Josh. Camera.
Josh.
Josh. Everybody, come
If
on,
I
same
get on
time.
my camera, everybody gets scared.
Josh. There we go.
Josh.
Now we have a full house. This is starting to look better. People who watch our channel are kind of like, well, why am I going to look at a gray screen?
Wait a minute. We gotta get everybody to Skype in this freaking room.
What?
Yeah, my Skype disappeared from my desktop.
It just updated for me.
What, Skype? Or your
Raymond said he'd be in, but he
Yeah,
has to go
my
shopping
icon.
first. I said we're starting live now.
desktop?
Raymond's understandable. What's everyone else's excuse?
Raymond is an understandable? That sounds like a movie.
Shopping.
We are the understandables. Okay, so back to seriousness. What's going on at Mardox? What's going on? Credit cards. I do have the page made. It is updated with the new prices. Members will be allowed to purchase monthly. Actually, let's just go through this as we're on here and let our members know. Anybody who's using Payza right now, $19.95, or actually anybody who gets in at any payment system, because there's a few people that will get in using PayPal. Over this weekend coming up, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will process the payments manually until we have the API all ready to go. If you get in this weekend, $19.95, you will be locked in at $19.95. Anything after this weekend, pretty much it's going to be $24.95 and up. So the price has gone up. The images are already made. So get in or don't at this price now or lose out. But stipulations are going to be put in place. If you're paying $19.95 and you miss a payment, now if you miss a payment and our systems will allow for you to get money on either platform, like I think it's like 2 or 3 days difference. I think PayPal tries twice or 3 times, something like that. You'll have like 2-3 days to, oops, I forgot my payment. I'll get the money there. Boom, I made the payment. That's fine. if you let your payment lapse, you go from 1995, boom, 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 5 days go by or whatever goes past the lapse date. If you lapse and then come back and say, oh, I want to go back and upgrade, it's $24.95. So if you guys want to stay in at $19.95, you're gonna have to keep your account up to date. If you bail out for whatever reason, you went on vacation, you were in the hospital, whatever, you bail out, it's $24.95 after that. We're gonna be really, really strict about that. Now Belinda's gonna be happy to hear about this. Belinda's gonna be really happy to hear about this. There is gonna be a 1-year membership available to everybody at any time. None of this having to wait 12 months stuff. $249 a year. And what it is basically, you're paying 10 months of monthly fee minus 50 cents. You pay for 10 months, you got a year. So you're saving 2 months plus 50 cents. So I think it's a cool deal. And same deal goes. Next month or month after, there's going to be upgradable from the upgrade. There's going to be like a bronze, silver, gold package. But we're not sure yet of all the details just yet. And Belinda drilled me on that the other day, and she kind of made me look like a fool. Thank you, Belinda.
I didn't mean to. That was just a bonus.
Yeah,
Kidding.
Yes,
Love you.
I paid Belinda to make me look like an idiot.
Because in the end, you come out shining.
Yeah.
It's reverse psychology, folks. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Josh, get back on camera, dude. You got to compare here. Shining. Josh, you're not there when I need you, man. See, shining. Show the shininess. I'm trying to be like Josh.
What do you mean?
My
daughter will not share Doritos with
I'm
me.
gonna raise her my scalp this month and then compare to Josh.
There you go.
You people.
Women like bald men. So we will be accepting PayPal, Payza, and credit cards. Credit cards are still in the works. There's a glitch in the API at their end. I got to sit down with the guy and figure out what's going on. And when I go to process a card transaction right now, no matter what I do, it comes back with the phone field needs to be a valid phone number. Dudes, fix your problem. Anyways, once that's done, we'll be able to accept credit cards. And then, like I said, Payza and PayPal will be on board really shortly here. But this weekend, we'll process PayPal payments. If somebody wants it, we'll do them manually and get you up and running. Other than that, we're phasing out the recurring payments. We're not going to do the automatic recurring. You're going to be notified by email 5 days before the deadline. You'll have to go in and click the make a payment button in your account. If you don't do it, it's going to lapse. Think you have a nice day. And that's to get rid of the problem where we have clients that are saying, or members that are saying, oh, it took money out of my account and then it hit my bank account and now I got an NSF charge because, I don't know, they were gone. There was one of our members was sick. He went to the hospital, didn't know about it. By the time he came back, payment went through. Payza hit his account. The account didn't have money in it. Dinged that guy $50 for a $1995 item, and then Payza still said, well, because you had NSF and we made the payment go through, so now you paid $19.95 in one end and owed the bank $50, so $70. Ouch. Yeah. So
that's why I don't like monthly fees.
So the automatic recurring is going to be phased out. Whoever still has it, it'll respect it, but otherwise you'll have to go in. You'll have at the last 5 days of the term, you'll be able to go in and pay anywhere in the last 5 days. And what will happen is, if you pay on the 25th day of your membership, it's going to add 30 days to the end of the current 30 days. It'll add it on, so your due date will always be the same day. So really simple system. Just got to keep track of your own stuff. I personally think it's a better idea. A lot of members we asked, they said it was better that they were in more control in what goes on. Also, we're not housing any credit card or payment information anymore on our servers. Clients that want to pay by credit card, you'll have to put the card information in every single time. We're not storing it on a database or anything of the sort. The only thing we are going to store is the transaction ID so that we can refer back to see if an account transaction was processed or not. But we're not keeping the card number or the codes or expiry dates, any of that stuff. That way, if anybody hacks our server, that data is not on our database. It's not anywhere in existence. This doesn't exist in our universe. So that's safe for you guys. So going forward, that's pretty much the changes there. What else is going on? I lost track of everything that we're supposed to be doing. I got stuck on the credit card stuff, and there was other projects, and then all the snow hit, and it's like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Basically, Mother Nature's way of saying, "Oh, by the way, it's still winter."
Well, no, this was more like, I think Mother Nature realized that we have a mountain range west of us, and every time the clouds hit the mountains, they either go around the mountains or it goes way up high, and then we don't get anything out of it. It just blows right over us. So we got like, half an inch, quarter of an inch, half an inch, 1 inch, all through winter. And now Mother Nature said, hey, looked at her ledger and said, hey, wait a minute. You didn't get it there. You didn't get that one. You didn't get that one. There was a couple of times we saw snowstorms. They were saying 50 centimeters, 20 inches. And we didn't get it. And we're kind of like, where is it? And I think this is Mother Nature saying, hey, wait a minute. Lick the finger. Dump there.
Yep.
And this was a slow-moving storm. Like I said, video on Nelson's Thoughts. Go check it out. Jackie did the filming.
Biggest snowstorm we've had all year, too.
Yeah. You guys, too. A Great Lakes thing, yeah.
Yeah. We got about a foot here. That was it.
We don't get any snow here.
It's cold. And
I guess not. It's Florida, where I'll be moving next year.
It's cold. It's cold, and it's almost bitter.
Yeah, it's been chilly here.
That's because you made your own
I think it's
coffee.
warmed up
And
today.
They got
no, that's what you pot.
I'd rather deal with snow than hurricanes.
Yeah, well, like Jackie and I said today, we want to get out of doing all snow removal. So that's one thing we want to talk about. There's the special projects committee that we have to review and see what's going on, because the two remaining people that are in there right now are kind of like always busy elsewhere or doing other stuff. So there's got to be a discussion as to what we're going to do with that. Jackie and I made a point that snow removal for next year is unacceptable. We're not going to do this anymore, period.
Hey, Jerry.
So we got to figure out what we have to do at Mardox to get it going. We're talking about we're going to need people to do research, people to do editing. Excuse me. There's a bunch of work that needs to get done in order for us to get bigger and go further. So there's going to be a lot of doorways and a lot of avenues open real soon. So those of you that want to get step forward and get involved, let us know.
Hey, I'm your girl for research.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Jerry, Mr. David.
Hello.
Hello, finally.
Yes. How are you?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Can you get on camera?
Not at the moment.
Not in the moment. Okay, because all we have is a still frame photo of Mr. Jerry David. It's all over the internet. And
As lovely as it is.
I don't think it's current.
It's about 4 years old.
Yeah, that's what I figured. How are you, Jerry?
Yeah, not too bad.
How's the weather in the UK?
The last 2 days have been nice and sunny, but it's back to normal now.
Last few days have been nice and sunny and back to normal. Wait a minute.
It's back to normal now. The wind blowing, temperatures dropped.
Hi, Eugene.
Wow.
We had a high of about 10 degrees.
Okay, but with normal for you, are you in London or?
Just on the outskirts of London.
Yeah. Okay. So you're
Essex.
used to foggy and drizzly, right?
No, there's no fog. That's way back in the 1940s.
Okay, so
Before you're out of touch.
Okay, so it's not that bad over there. I mean, you guys do have mostly sunny days like us, right? It's not that wet over there, is it?
No.
Okay, because I was going to say, I don't know anybody who want to live in a dreary... Here in Canada, everybody thinks London is damp and cloudy all the time, and it's like you're on a different planet.
It's mostly because the only way we know about it is via the media.
Yeah.
And, well, that's not exactly a good portrayal of it.
And then if you watch the media, you look at France, you look at Paris, it's sunny, shiny. When have they ever shown pictures of Paris being cloudy and drizzly and rainy? It's always sunny and pretty and beautiful, It's when you think about London, we think about Sherlock Holmes days.
There's always stereotypes because they always think Canada's covered in ice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I mean, we still think people in Chicago are traveling around and still in Model Ts with Tommy guns.
That's actually true.
Yeah,
At
this
least
this
part
is
is true. I'm not sure
this
about the
is-
Model Ts.
this is
Still
why
got the-
Josh is hiding in his reinforced bunker room. What looks like a window is a lighting panel behind him to simulate light.
There you go.
Hey Eugene, you're on board.
Like, Model
Hello,
Ts.
Nelson.
Hey Eugene, how's the weather in your area?
It's pretty cold, and the snow turned into like rock. It's ice.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have to cut it like with a sharp object.
Yep.
Yeah, we've had that.
Congratulations, you've now reached the ranks of snow and ice. That's what we've been having all winter.
See, so you laugh at us when we say it's cold.
Oh yeah.
Well, no.
We laugh at the face of that.
We're minus 15 Celsius here right now.
Yeah, I'm complaining about 10 degrees.
Above zero.
Yeah,
And that's in Celsius here, people, not Fahrenheit, because
that's right.
the four,
And I'm complaining about that.
Yeah, there's 4 Americans here, so we got to kind of they got a handicap, So.
No, I mean I'm in America. But it's 5 degrees here right now, so
Fahrenheit.
or 5 degrees. No, Celsius.
Celsius.
5 degrees Celsius.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
warmer than us. We're between minus. No, we might be about minus 10 right now. I think if we look outside.
Yeah, we're positive to the 5 right now. It's supposed to be colder this week though.
No, us, it's going up. Tomorrow and the next couple of days, it's warm temperatures. It's like, yay.
Yeah. We got a couple
That's why Jackie and I were really rushing to get all the snow removed, because as the temperature rises, all that nice, thick, like half-meter deep snow,
Melts.
it melts, it gets harder, and it gets heavier. It's stupid. I don't understand. It's the same amount of snow, whether it's a half meter, half a yard deep, or 4 inches, but when it starts to melt, it crunches down, and then it feels like it's 10 times heavier.
Oh yeah.
There's something wrong with the laws of physics when it comes to snow.
Stereotypes. Just a sec. What someone said saying stereotypes. Everyone goes how Canadians don't seem to notice the cold. That's because our definition of cold is different from everyone else's.
Yeah, minus 4. Me cold would be minus 20, minus 25. Me dangerous cold would be minus 30, going to minus 40. At minus 35 Celsius, I will not move my vehicle.
Yeah.
A client calls and says he's got a foot of snow. My answer to him is get a shovel, start shoveling, or wait till it gets a little warmer, then I'll be out. Because at minus 30 to minus 40 Celsius, vehicles crack their frames. When you hit a pothole at that temperature, you'll crack the frame on your vehicle. That's cold.
Just like the running joke about it snows all year long in Canada.
Yeah, that's it. No, last year we were up to plus 40 Celsius.
Here in Chicago too. I mean.
Yeah.
Because they hear Windy City, they think it's just windy and snow all everywhere.
That's it.
And that's not quite always the case.
That's it. Jerry!
Have they caught Al Capone yet?
Yeah, they got him.
No, it's Jimmy Hoffa that they're looking for. I think he's buried in Pittsburgh.
I remember when the news media was talking about how bad the crime was here, and they said, 25% of if you live in the south side of Chicago where all the gangs are, you got a 25% chance of going to jail. But if you become governor of the state of Illinois, you have a 50% chance of going to jail. 50% of all of our last 8 governors have gone to jail.
There you go.
Not kidding. 4 of the last 8 governors have gone to jail.
Wow. Jerry.
So you got a better chance of not going to jail if you're in the gang than if you're governor.
Yeah. Jerry, we're looking at finding people that want to for now, donate efforts to our cause, our website. And I know you do graphics and video editing, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Do you do professionally, or do you do it more just a hobby?
Well, they're both the same with online marketers.
Oh, okay. So you do it for yourself. You're not doing it professionally. Like, here's a website. We do editing and video production and stuff like that. You're not an actual video production.
I do it. I sell it. I do it for people for money, but
okay. Well, just to get a little bit of insight on what it costs, because this is a good point. I mean, we can talk JV later on, but for those of you that don't know, the very first video that you hit when you enter into Mardox.com off the affiliate page is Jerry David that did the editing. He kind of replaced Baldy from the the main video. That video there, what would it cost to have that done? If the average schmo, like Joe Smith, just came off the street and said, "Hi, Mr. David, could you do this editing for me?" What would that have cost roughly?
In US dollars, about 249.
249.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So about a 1-year membership. yeah, I see where that price is coming from. I see that. You I got a question how you got to see it. Okay, so about $250 to do that kind of editing. That took you about how long to do that much that piece of editing there? If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. I'm just curious.
Not too long.
So 4 or 5 hours. We're good with that. Okay, gotcha. See, Jackie's off camera. We're trying to get on camera here. Oh!
Oh, that was smooth move, X-Lax.
Hey, Tommy, don't touch the equipment. Just don't touch it. Leave it alone. It was working. Don't break it.
Yeah, if it's not broken, don't break it.
Oh, jeez. Why did I touch it? Why did I?
What's that button for?
Where's that button? Now let's do this
What's
again.
the button for?
There. Now we got Jackie on camera. Oh, okay. Now it's worse. Now everybody's like, "Oh, the heads are all chopped off." Hi.
Well, we could dress them up, or we can't take them out.
That's it. And I hate my T-shirt. I'm looking at my T-shirt. It looks yellow, and on camera it looks like it's freaking dirty. Oh, I hate this shirt on camera. It's the same one I have.
We already know you're dirty, Nelson. No surprise.
It's not dirty. I'm not
Kidding.
I'm not dirty.
It's hard working. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's it. So so what we have to work on going forward is how many of us here are doing something, and we gotta that we don't want to do in the next 12 months. I know Lauren wants to get to a point where she's earning an income. So that'd be something to sit down and look at. I want to build a course that would help our members go from what they are doing now to earning an income later on. And I was actually thinking a course on showing members how to build their own membership sites with content. And I'm going to the point of, I talked to BJ. And I don't usually do this, but all the programming behind Mardox, the interface at Mardox, the back end, I'm basically going to be modifying so that our members, our clients, can have that software on their domain name and have their own membership site with their own login, their own back end, their own payment processing, their own content management system, and I'm looking at developing that software so that our members can use it and start earning their own incomes. So what do you guys think of that? I mean, Belinda, you were talking about wanting to own your own membership site at one point.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. How many times have we heard people say, "I'm a site owner, I own a membership site," and Belinda looked at it and said, "So what? You're an owner. Who cares?"
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, Belinda?
To be successful isn't about just what you own. It's how you run it and what you get from it and how it helps other people. To me, that's what a truly successful business is.
Yep.
Yeah. Josh already runs his own business. Josh does web design and what exactly do you do, Josh?
You do cybersecurity, web design, web-based application development, and mobile app development. Pretty much all the crazy tech stuff. Most of the stuff we're doing is for other tech companies and agencies.
Right.
And then I have a membership site launching next week here for teaching people code and doing what we do.
There you go. And then Lauren, what would you be looking into doing? What do you need to do in the next 12 months to go from where you are now to where you want to be? What do you have a plan written out? Do you have any ideas of what you think you need to do?
What y'all doing up in Canada, man? One of your guys just got arrested.
Yeah.
For hacking Yahoo.
Yeah, that's it. Go ahead, Lauren. Lauren.
Well, I want to get into investing. I know the internet has investing sites.
So be careful. Be careful, Mom, or
get
scams.
into that.
Be careful.
Yeah, investment programs. I would be really careful. Now, if you're going to invest into anything, go straight up and invest into gold. But I would go further than just investing. I would literally buy gold and have it at in a safe that you have access to, not in a bank. Because if and when the economy, I say when the economy goes, bloop, including the Canadian one, there's nobody's going to have access to bank accounts. Banks are going to close their doors, just like they did in India recently. They closed their doors and they told everybody, sorry, there's no money. And you're literally SOL, shit out of luck.
That's why people are learning about other currencies out there.
Yeah, the Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is not accessible everywhere just yet. Maybe the economic crash will boost Bitcoin up and out of the water like it needs to be. You know,
Keep telling people during an economic crash, water is the currency.
Yeah.
Or even less.
You can sell water.
I think it's going to be okay. How clean is your water is going to be the currency.
Exactly.
You know. But my advice would be to just be careful getting into investment. Do a lot of research before you jump into that. That's touchy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm investing in gold, but I got the actual gold, physical gold in a safe, and that safe is controlled by me, not some bank. It's not in a safety deposit box. People have come back. What about you, Eugene? What do you have to do to get from where you are right now? Do you have a plan written out, or any idea of what you want to do to say that from now and in 12 months that you're making an income? What do you have planned out? Do you have anything?
I have a few strategies.
Did you write them down yet?
It's in my mind, but I think it's communication, working on communication, and then building a strategy.
Okay. Would a project like what I was talking about setting up, where you could have your own membership site and bring your own members in? Oh, this show today is brought to you by O. Henry. Oh, no. O. Henry.
Oh, Henry.
Jackie, I got you this chocolate today. But
That's upside down.
But I will require a favor of you in the near future.
Here you go.
Heavy lifting.
Nope, too late.
Here you go.
Too late.
Don't want it.
Too late.
Oh,
Everybody hear that?
Henry.
I got you chocolate today, but I want a favor from you in the future. She gave it to us before asking.
So now you're indebted.
That's not right. Wow, my daughter's a freaking loan shark. Oh.
No, she's getting into politics.
Yeah, it's like.
So she's
Oh, there you go. That's appropriate.
This was an example of.
No, we'll give you all this wonderful stuff, but then you either have to do certain things for us or pay us back.
Like the Godfather.
The
Yeah.
Godfather. You're going to do this or else. And we know you're going to eat it. Why is everybody feeding me chocolate?
Because we want to see you so wired, you're like a cartoon character.
She won chocolate, and she goes, "Now I don't have any more, and I got to go buy more."
That was your second one.
Yeah, where's my third?
I ate it.
She ate it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Eugene, going back to the idea of having your own membership site, having us provide the software like at Mardox Software, where a plug and play concept, would that be something interesting to you for your plans? Is that something that can open some doors for you?
Sure.
Sure. There we go. That's about as big an answer we're gonna get out of Eugene. Gotta love Eugene's answers.
Software.
Could you elaborate on that, Eugene?
It sounds feasible. What would the software do? I mean,
I did.
It would do everything, including your pants.
If it recorded, I did not fart. I did not fart. I was using a squeeze ball and it made a fart sound.
Yeah.
I'm open to it. I'm open to it.
I'm not touching.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Eugene. It's all yours. Go
I'm
ahead.
open to it. I'm open to the idea
Cool.
of having some plug and play.
I think it's a good idea because I know a lot of members are asking, Nelson, how do I get my own membership site, or how do I not just how do I bring people to my blog? It's more like, how can I make money off it?
Yeah.
You know,
It's a challenge making money on the internet because people don't have a lot of patience.
Right.
Exactly. We discussed that before.
And I was looking at membership site programs. It's kind of complex to explain, but there are programs out there that you can get, but the websites own the software. Their websites developed. They provide the access to your own membership site, but you have to pay a fee, like $500 setup, $200 some odd a month, and you can set up any kind of membership site, MLM or referral or downline or whatever system you want. But it's a huge amount, and I haven't found anything, like $9 a month or anything like that. It's bloody huge. So what I was thinking of is we engineer the Mardox coding to be available to our members, but we host the software. You don't get the Mardox core, the core membership site software that remains on the server. But I think what would be really cool is that when we do an update to it, it's updated across the board, kind of like when Josh updates on WordPress. It updates across the board, and all the hacks and holes and all that are all patched up. All at the same time. I think it'd be a pretty cool idea. Mm-hmm. So that's a question that I think I want to do a small course. I want to do a small video course real soon. And basically what I think we have to do, and what others can take and duplicate. What do you have right now, and where do you want to be, and what do you have to do in between? And we don't have anything like that of our own video content. We have nothing of the sort. So now this is going back to what I was asking Jerry David if he wants to contribute with video editing, because he does a really good job, I think, on the video content. So hands up if you want Jerry David to do all the editing.
Yeah, Belinda's all for it.
You get to put your name all over it. Oh, Belinda, say something.
Hi.
The air is so empty without you.
Okay. It's St. Patty's Day, so we're all Irish today. That's why our sponsorship is Lucky Charms. Magically delicious.
And Henry, get in my
Henry.
belly.
Oh, Henry. We're not going to go there. Anyway.
Good thing no one on the video right now is Henry.
Yeah, no, actually, I don't know if we have any members called Henry.
Nelson will be called Henry today.
Not. That's not funny, eh?
Some guy's going to be watching YouTube and say, "Oh, my name's
Lauren
Henry
got
today."
tired of us. I think she went back to the Young and the Restless, or
whatever soap opera she was watching.
Yeah, I think.
As
so.
the stomach turns.
As the stomach turns, Chef Boyardee.
That's one thing you never do. Go into an Italian restaurant and say, "This is almost as good as Chef Boyardee."
Oh, yeah, almost as good. The longest running soap opera.
Yep.
What is it?
Green.
Oh, Green. There you go. The longest running soap opera ever is what title? Does anyone know?
Coronation
General
Street.
Hospital.
Coronation Street.
Oh.
It goes
okay.
back to. I think it goes back to the early 50s.
I found Green, my Sprite.
I mean, it goes back to a time when it was made for black and white TV.
What was that?
Yeah, it's on
Coronation
about
Street.
four times a week, I think it's on.
Oh, is it still playing in the UK?
Oh, yeah. I'll be watching it today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, good on you.
Well, Lauren almost missed the show because she had to watch her soap opera. What
Well,
were you watching?
What was your soap opera, Lauren?
I watch Days of Our Lives in General Hospital.
There you go.
Good on you, lassie.
Do you ever watch Coronation
Sometimes
Street?
Young and the Restless and The Bold and the Beautiful.
I'm bold, beautiful, young, and restless all at once.
Okay,
Thank
well,
you.
either one of you guys ever watched Coronation Street?
Never.
No.
Never. I watched it a few times when there was absolutely nothing
Never
else
heard of
left on TV, and it was more just to see what people are doing in England.
You don't understand. A soap opera works this way. You could be gone for a month, come back, and it's still the same storyline going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I used to watch as a teenager with my mom and sister, so yeah, it never changed that way.
The thing is with your soap operas and Coronation Street really does follow a genealogy of people, and people. Wow, it's long-winded, but it really does follow. Am I right, Jerry?
Well, I've actually seen people born on the program, and they've now got their own kids.
Yep.
Well,
It's the
that could
same actors.
Yeah, it's generated.
Well, that happens in American soap operas too. I mean, they do the genealogy, but the storyline goes on forever.
It does. I thought the soap
Sometimes
operas
it seems
in
like
North
it.
America. I thought they kind of like start and stop like every little. They had like little like subsections of.
Oh yeah, they have
storyline.
some. But what I'm saying is, you can come back and all the storylines of that same episode, that same area of the show is still going on. Yeah, they have like this person here, and they have that person there. Yeah, they go from one scene to the other, but the storyline, the arc of the storylines stay like for months or a year before they dramatically change. Like you don't miss much.
Okay.
And that's the thing too. They're starting to record a little bit more realistic, like reality looking TV. I noticed that they're using different camera things than they used to.
Yeah.
But the soap opera is the same otherwise. It's still the same plot, still the same. She slept with my boyfriend and I did her husband, and this woman's having that guy's baby, and
It's
the
getting
same old,
it's
same
getting
old.
complicated over generations. Yeah. See, my extent of soap operas, it would be Z Nation, iZombie. Now I'm hooked on iZombie. I'm watching the second season of iZombie on Netflix. What else? No, big drama. Halt and Catch Fire. That whole video series. That's the one where it talks about the computer the generation, the start of the computer age and software, and Microsoft and Macintosh, and going up to the 80s. It's really a look back on how everything was done and made, and all the backstabbing that went on. And that's about as close I get to a soap opera, really.
What's that called again?
It's called Halt and Catch Fire.
Never heard of
Yeah,
it.
no, well, it's a series.
I know British shows.
It's an AMC network original. It's being broadcast right now on Netflix. And
I know. I have Netflix. I know that British TV works a little differently with their soap operas and other types of shows. They run a little bit differently.
Well, they don't. I think the UK has a lot less bullshit in their TV than we have here.
Yeah.
Well, some of the shows have the same name. They just took an American version and a UK version too.
No. They're made better than here in North America. North American quality across the board has been rated as a D, and elsewhere in the world it's B's and A's. North American TV is crap.
And a lot of soap operas that North America is coming out with now,
it's garbage.
Go to Europe. You'll find basically the original ones that are much better than what's coming out nowadays.
This whole series, like the Sherlock, is it Sherlock Holmes, the one that's done in the UK?
I think Sherlock Holmes.
And anyways, what we're seeing here now is Sherlock Holmes, or Elementary. That's it. It's Elementary. Yeah. Is a remake of a series already made in the UK from years ago, but the one in the UK is a hell of a lot better done than the one that's being done here in the US. Sorry, people, the US, you guys, TV sucks, guys. There's now YouTube and YouTube and Netflix.
You notice a lot of movies and shows are now being made in Canada?
Yeah.
Because it's cheaper, even though it's for Americans mostly.
Alberta, British Columbia, and then the Maritimes.
Or Toronto,
the East Coast
also.
Are the main parts, but they're saying the British could very easily in the next 10 years become the new Hollywood.
But Toronto is mainly where most of the sci-fi stuff's made.
Yeah, no, it's
that's because they don't make the sets. They just go look at this.
But they're talking about British Columbia, the province of British Columbia, becoming what would be Hollywood right now in California. Everybody's migrating up to go, not just because
it's cheaper. I mean, the cost is cheaper.
Well, yeah, because our writers aren't asking for $1 million an episode to write it. That's absurd. The Big Bang Theory, I think it's Big Bang Theory. Once you get to 10 seasons, every main character in every episode, after that, every episode, they must get paid $1 million minimum. It's absurd.
Yeah, they recently agreed to take a pay cut to up the earnings of, I think one of the actors in there was on a lower wage. She was on a lower rate, and everyone decided or agreed to take less to bump her salary up.
Right.
So they're all working for less than $1 million now.
Oh yeah, they have to. I mean, You're streaming. You're killing the bandwidth.
Mom.
Lieutenant. Sorry guys, I got a problem here. Everybody just started streaming all of a sudden, and our connection just went bleh. And it's not 3 o'clock yet, is it? 4 o'clock? Yeah, it's like wow. I'm hoping this is still recording. Hold on a second here.
Still is. The count is going up.
Yeah. Somebody say something. Anybody? Are you guys still there?
1 2 1 2.
Oh, okay, cool. No,
Hello.
The connection just went bleh. And I got 3 people in the house here, so if everybody starts to stream all at the same time. Anyhow, any other topics you guys want to talk about today, or any ideas?
I heard you talking about changing the time.
Yeah, well, it's being discussed because the current time is 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then the hours shifted. The daylight savings time here in Canada, so it jumps ahead in the spring. So that puts it an hour further for you guys in the UK, Germany, stuff like that. Because right now, what time is it in the UK?
It's coming up to 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so we got some members that would normally be on, but by this time of night they're already, getting ready, for bed or whatever, or relaxing. They don't really want to be on the show. So we would in the springtime here in Canada, we'd have to back it up 1 hour. We'd have to go to 2 o'clock Eastern to be 7 o'clock your time to be a reasonable time in Europe. And we have a lot of people in Europe that want to be on.
I mean, you actually started an hour earlier than you used to.
No, not today.
Yeah, because you started at 7. You normally start at 8.
Oh, hold on a second.
That's the only reason I could be on here.
Hold on a second. Did we jump back an hour or jump forward? We fall back.
I went forward in US.
Yeah, we went forward.
Fall back. So
Yep.
we moved.
Yeah, we moved forward, so we should be an hour later for you guys.
Unless their clocks go back. Or forward. I mean.
Well, no.
I don't know what to tell you, but
No, his clock, if our clock moves forward and his clock doesn't move, then it's moving back.
Oh, yeah, okay, so we're moving back for him. No?
Yeah.
We're moving forward for him. I'm confused.
I know.
No, for us, think about it, it was noon there today, and it was noon here today, and all of a sudden you went forward an hour, now it's 1, he's still at noon, it's back for him.
Yeah, because he stays the same.
You're still doing it at noon, but now it's 11 o'clock.
Okay, so I was right the other day in the other video. We would have to move forward to 4 o'clock.
Yeah, you say this. They say the same. Only we move, so we're later for them, or we're
Earlier.
Yeah, during the same time. We're the ones that changed.
Yeah, but so are we earlier or later than they are?
It would since we're an hour ahead more.
To them, it's earlier.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I hate time calculation. I hate it with a passion.
I'm usually good with it. I'm just not with it today.
I can't stand doing calculation of time. So Jerry, you're saying that we're 1 hour earlier for you now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so would it be better to stay the way we are now, or is it better that we shift it an hour ahead on hour so you guys are an hour later?
Well, personally for me, it's better as it is, although it's still not ideal. It's not a good time for me at all.
What time is a good time for you? Because there was also a discussion about doing maybe going to 2 shows. Now that we got the system down pat, we know how the system records and streams and all that. We were actually thinking about going to even like 2 segments in the day to give other members more chance to get on because their time zones.
I mean, a later show would be better for me after everything's done.
So what time later is later for you?
Just all the times.
10 o'clock in the evening here and later.
You see, and you're not the only one that says that. There's also Jay that says that it's a good time for him. It'd be more like 10 o'clock after the kids have gone to bed. And of course, we're trying to find a good time where we can get on. Where Josh just can't get on because he's gone to bed. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so 10 o'clock your time would be what our time? Right now it's 9 your time right now, or 8.
No, it's 10 minutes to 8.
10 minutes to 8 right now, so it's 10 minutes to, yeah, okay, so So we'd have to switch about 2 hours. And Josh left. I hope Josh understands I was just kidding. Josh was offended, can I say? Okay, so yeah, so we'd have to switch forward a couple of hours. So yeah, that could be an idea. We'll bounce it around and see what others think about the concept of switching. We're trying to find a time where it's the most beneficial. When I
say 10, it's 10 or more.
Yeah,
you know,
that's it. Well, what
10 up to midnight. You know,
another idea would be that Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays we do it at 2:00 Eastern, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays we do it, for example, at 4:00 Eastern or something like that. You know, where we kind of offset it so others can get in, because we it's a good concept. It's a good platform. But we do have members that say, you know, I can never get in because we're stuck always at the same time. Either they're at work or it's too late or it's too early, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, we're trying to accommodate the group.
I can be in on all of them.
Yeah, Belinda just sits at the computer all day, and I swear to God, she looks at Skype and goes, "Is Nelson on? Is Nelson on?" Oh, Nelson's on.
I'm a stalker.
Yeah, she's my stalker.
No, not really.
I don't know.
What's happened to John?
Say again?
What's happened to John
Brewer?
Yeah.
Don't know what's happened to John Brewer or Carrie Foster. I know you know that we had an ordeal with one of the people in the traffic exchange industry, and a few people got offended with what was said. Nothing wrong was said, but then these people just suddenly just don't show up anymore, and that's
the John Olson saga.
Yeah, yeah.
The stomach turns.
Hey, I didn't say it. He did.
He said it, not us.
I've been watching.
And you know something? I was shoveling snow today, and I said to my daughter, like I said, in Nelson's thoughts, you'll see that there's footage. And at one point, I said, it's not in the recording, but I said, you know, out of everything we've done in the last 2 days, never once have I thought about John Olson. And then I went, oh, now I thought of it. So we couldn't record it because it would be a lie. So, no, I don't know. I really hope to God members in our group did not just, you know, well, we're just going to fade away into the background because certain things were said about another person. And this is kind of
which wasn't even meant to be said the way they're taking it to begin with.
Well, yeah, but what I really hope is that our group, our members, can be mature enough to understand that things can be said. We're allowed to our opinion, and I hope we can move forward. I hope John and Carrie are not really that upset with what was said that they have to decide that, you know, they're not going to be part of our group anymore. Because they did show up, they were in every day, and you know, and to be honest with you, I believe it was Carrie's idea. She's the one that first brought it up to me and said that Tim Tech does a live show, and they talk about topics and stuff, and we thought it was a great idea, and we started it. Carrie Foster is one of the founders of this video project. You know, so. And that's what I was saying in a previous video is, you know, either we do this or we don't, because there's a monetary value being invested every month in the software to do this, to run this platform, you know. So if it's not worth doing, you know, what's the point of spending money on it, right? But
yeah, I thought you were a bit harsh on, was it Sonny Suggs? That
well, Sunny Suggs. I'm not going to lower myself to slandering her, but if you go out on the internet and look around, every time she gets a chance, she mentions that I'm a scam, and I'm just sick of her. I just literally.
I don't know the woman. I've come across her name.
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
I wouldn't have gone at her like that.
I'll be honest with you. In the last 2 months, dealing with the traffic exchange owners, from when I said to the members, go out and contact the traffic exchange owners if you know them, bring them in. And the idea was you bring in a traffic exchange owner, they like Mardox, and then they go tell their members, hey guys, come join up at Mardox, and then they earn a commission. It makes perfect sense. None of them signed up, but none of them came back in. None of them were serious, except for Jay. Jay Carey is serious. He's logging in. He's checking out the site. He's playing around. But again, he's not promoting it. He's not telling members to come join under him. So that breaks down. So the idea was good, but going back 2 months, I honest to God have to say, I do regret suggesting that function. The idea is sound. Bring somebody in who owns a site, who has a membership following, and get them to bring in their following. Back when we were MLM. I honest to God do regret doing that, because now that I'm meeting these people that are owning sites, and this is a video that I'm going to be putting up for Nelson's Thoughts, is my thoughts on site owners. They're full of themselves. They're full of hot air. I'm a site owner. I have 3,000 members following me. Who cares? You're still a human being. And somebody who places him or herself up on a pedestal, a pure ivory, to say that they're a site owner for 20 years and they have 3,000, 5,000, 15,000 followers. Come back down to earth. You're still a human being, and all you're doing is offering a product or service. You're no better than anybody else. You know, anybody can do what they're doing. It's just they got to it first. You see what I mean? So that's a video that I'm going to be putting up on Nelson's Thoughts. And like I said, I regret meeting these people. I've not met a group of people that are so vindictive and self-centered in my life. I didn't realize there were these kind of people on the internet that do this. I hope it's a very, very small group of people compared to the rest. I don't want to group all the site owners, traffic exchange stuff, into one great big barrel. But so far, Jay Carey, James Diaz, John Olson, I would say he's not really full of himself, but why get so upset over one little thing said about a review of a website? I found out he went, that was just overboard. His reaction was an exaggeration. You know. What do you think?
That's why I personally I don't like to get involved with other people too much, because it always ends like this.
It ends some sort of negativity or some sort of friction. Yeah.
It always goes south in the end.
Yeah.
I like to do my own thing, mind my own business.
Yeah, and you're into editing and video and website design, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But you see, I'm trying to find a group of people that are like-minded and want to work together and contribute to a common goal. You know, so I'm hoping going forward we're going to find good people. Belinda's a good person. I mean.
Thank you.
Annoying at times, just rubs my spine the wrong way. But I mean,
you love it.
Yeah. Eugene and Lauren, they're looking to ways of increasing their income, but they're always in here. They're always offering their opinion if they have one. And then like I said, I hope out of what we've been saying, I hope that Carrie Foster and John Brewer come back on the show. I really do hope so. I don't see why if anything was said, I mean, that it wasn't drastic, why they would just suddenly not show up anymore, They're saying that they're busy and they got stuff going on, and I'll respect that. I'll give benefit of the doubt. But I just find it strange that it happens that they're extremely busy right at the very same time as John Olson. What did you call it? The John Olson...
saga.
Yeah, the saga. So I find it strange. It could just be a coincidence. I find it strange that it happened right at the same time, and I think everyone else sees it too. Even Belinda said, she finds it funny that suddenly they're not available and they're not showing up anymore.
Because it's all coincidental, the timing.
It could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
It doesn't add up.
I will give them the benefit of the doubt on this, but it's like I'm being told to grow up and apologize, but okay, grow up. Let's go forward. Let's move forward. Let's make business move. It's not going to go anywhere if everybody's just going to be childish. And equally, I'm going to back this up again. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. There was no.
Nelson,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I was just going to say, I'm one of the first people that if something ain't right, I'm bold. I'll speak up. I mean, I do pick my battles, but I still speak up for, when I feel something's not right, because I don't pick sides. I keep neutral. I just want to do the right thing in general.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think you did anything wrong, and even if you made a mistake, you did all you could on your part, it's a two-way street in any situation, no matter who's in the wrong or right. Both people have to come together.
Yeah, yeah.
And agree. You can only do so much on yourself. So if you did what you could do, that's all you can do. The best thing to do is move on. If other people are going to hold a grudge, then that's their problem, not yours.
Well, what I believe is that as long as I'm honest and straightforward, and I am who I say I am, and I'm not trying to be somebody else, then that's all that matters.
Right, exactly. And you did the right thing.
Yeah. When I up and die, it's not the people here on the planet that are gonna have to answer to. It's going to be like you would say in your case, Belinda, and I'm going to pull the God word here. It's going to be whatever God I have to face. It's going to have to be them, and I'm going to have to be able to say, yes, I did the best I could, and I really, honest to God, truly believe that I did my best. That's all that matters, you know. And if I have something to pay for when it comes that time, then that's my problem with that God, you know. But in the meantime, trying to find as many good people as possible. I think they're really good people. I hope that you know we can move forward past this. It's I think it's important that we all do. You know. Finally, we get Jerry on board on videos, so we're going to accommodate Jerry here. We're gonna twist and contort the forces and laws of time and get it so the show is so Jerry's on more often.
The whole point of Mardox is to bring a community of people together so that we can help each other in our business endeavors.
Yep.
And because everybody has something to offer, a talent, a service, a product, whatever, to help everybody else. So it only makes sense to bring everybody's, not to compete against each other, but to come together as a community. Well, so the last thing we want to do is cause strife.
Well, competing's not a bad thing either, because you got to remember.
Well, but you know what I mean.
There's a type of storefront that I'm going to be putting together pretty soon, a gallery of the members that are at Mardox, and you'll be able to post your own product or service, kind of like Fiverr, where you can go in and search for a Fiverr service, but not that structure. That kind of concept where you can type in, for example, graphic design, and everybody who offers graphic design shows up, and then you contact that person directly and say, "I'd like you to do some graphics design for me."
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but when I mean compete, like in a bad way. In other words, we're not trying to have people go against each other like some people, like some other places do.
Yeah, no,
we really want a community of people that all benefit. In other words, in one form or another.
That's it. Right? Like Jerry does video development, editing. You know, it was his idea. So, well, wait a minute here. We got a guy that does good video editing. You do great copywriting. I do good programming. We should be able to go into a searchable function and type in PHP programming, and who are all the members at Mardox who do PHP programming, who does video editing, who does copywriting, you know, and then furthermore, just like in the resource section where I got the resources listed, I got the videos that are associated or linked to those resources. Same thing. When you watch the videos, the people who have a service that's relative to that video, they'll show up at the bottom. You know, equally, what I want to do is have our members comment or give thumbs up or thumbs down after they buy a service from us. You know, to give our members, or at least our paid members, a chance. You know, selling their service through us. So I want to go further than just a membership site. I want to go to a point where our members can start to sell their product or service. You know. You know, and that's going to be a huge platform to work on. And I think a lot of people are going to say, "Hey, wait a minute, this is worth being a member of," because they have something to sell or contribute. Look at Belinda. What's his name? Raymond.
Raymond, yeah. Oh yeah, his origami swans. Like that is that I bought 2 of those.
Yeah.
When I saw what you got, I had to get 2 of those.
That's it. He made this. This is all origami. We'll say it properly on the show. And
you almost said the other way.
But this is an example of somebody who has a talent and did not believe that it was sellable. And that too, that service there is sellable on our site. Somebody could go in and type in, for example, origami artwork. You know, and then from there in Mardox, he could have his own gallery, all the different things that he's like a little portfolio. You know, Jerry could put up a portfolio of some of the video designs that you did. I'm sure you got some examples, right, Jerry?
Yeah.
Yeah. and
web,
and have your
web
price
video,
listed.
webvideo-central.com.
There you go. He has to put his plug in. Good job, Jerry. Learnfromjerry.com. No.
I'm a marketer. What can I say?
No, that's good. That's great. That's spot on. That's it. But you
Oh,
see,
there he is. So instead of learn with Jerry, mine's learnwithbelinda.com. Instead of be learn from Belinda, but I like learn with Belinda better. I think that is more including.
everybody's going. I'm gonna have to go out and get learnwithnelson.com. Ah, now it's taken.
No. Yours would be something like
Learn with Buck.
goofoffwithnelson.com.
No,
kidding.
Make bucks with buck.com.
Yeah.
I actually have with Jerry David, and then I can add subdomains to it.
Yeah, that's actually cool.
Learn dots,
Yeah,
you know, earn dot, whatever.
Yeah, earn.withjerry.com. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, graphics design, video editing with jerry.com. Wow, that's actually a really good idea. That's spot on. It's spot on, you know, man. Gotta do the English accent, then go down yours. It's Irish Day. Hey, let's wrap it up.
It's Friday pizza night, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I would like that, but I spent too much.
I don't
money.
like corned beef and cabbage, so I'm not eating that.
I spent too much money, so I can't do that.
They had that last night at a church dinner that I go to,
Pizza?
corned beef and cabbage.
See,
I don't like cabbage.
check this out. Michael Costra's on. He's listening on YouTube side. He commented, Michael, I'm going to tell you again. You got to get in the show, dude.
Get your tushy in here, Michael.
You've got 20 seconds to get in before we shut the show down. At least come in and say hi to your public. People like seeing your face. At least the top half of his forehead.
Yeah, the Wilson, neighbor Wilson.
Yeah, neighbor Wilson. That's it.
I used to be neighbor Wilson. He took over my spot.
Well, you're less than neighbor Wilson. I mean, all we see is a tuft of hair. That's all we see. And I
got my cam on. You didn't say you weren't specific.
I'm going to go back and capture the part where we see you on camera, and I'm going to slow-mo that and stretch it up for half an hour.
I look disturbed.
Yeah, that's it. Anyways, Belinda, do you want to wrap it up for today?
Thank you for coming over to Mardox and watching our show. And for those who participate, a great thank you to you. Please subscribe, like, and comment, whether good or bad, although we prefer the good kind. Please let us know what you thought of the show and what you'd like to see, what you'd like to change or improve on. And by all means, if you can and if you want to, please come in and join us so that you can have a voice as well. Until next time, this is your coach, Belinda Condell, with Nelson, Lauren, who's still here? Oh, Jerry, our new special guest, Jerry, and everybody else that I haven't mentioned. I suck at this.
Eugene,
sorry, Eugene with the opinion. No opinion, Eugene. Thank you for stopping by and watching us. And until next time, God bless, goodbye, and hasta luego, baby.
Let's not hang up just yet. Michael Costra said, I can't, I'm on the road. Michael, I gave you the phone number. You can call in now. So I'm going to give that number to him again so he can call into the show. Right, Michael? Okay, if everybody wants to say bye, we can wrap it up, and we'll be here again tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Hopefully,
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Nice to meet you all.
We cannot be here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Be here Monday.
That's right.
3 p.m.
That's right. Monday. Toodles.
Where's the button?